Hello, steppers, and anybody else who might be watching. Steppers is kind of weird. I am going to tell you about how my Fitbit ruined my life. Okay, I'm not really exaggerating that much. I bought myself a Fitbit in January because I was like, oh, everybody has one, and I wanted to be cool, and I was like, hey, I'm a teacher, I take a lot of steps, it'd be cool to see how many I actually take, right? Well, I am obsessed with taking steps, okay? I can tell you it takes me 206 steps to get to the bottom of my driveway, but for some reason it takes 227 to get to the top. And that counts as 6 staircases. I know that if you walk around my room in like a circle, it takes 17 steps. But if you walk all the way out to the living room and back, it's 25 steps. Walking around my classroom is 11 steps unless you make it a big loop, and then it's 25 steps also. I set my daily goal for 15,000 steps because I was getting 10,000 like way too easy, and like not gonna lie, most days I leave work and I already have like 10 or 11,000 steps. So like 15,000 most days is still pretty easy for me. But that being said, I have reached some pretty big milestones. These shoes, don't they look comfy? These are the shoes that I was wearing the first time I reached 40,000 steps, and then I wore them again the next time I reached 40,000 steps, and I just was through the roof. I could not believe it. I was in a competition with my friends, and so I was trying to get more steps than them, and they just really couldn't catch up from that. But I didn't want to stop there. I was like, you know what? I can do more than 40,000. So one Wednesday, I decided to wear these sandals and go for it. I don't know why I decided on a day I was going to try really hard for steps that these are the shoes that I wore, but I did. But I got 45,000 steps in these shoes. And let me tell you, my feet hurt so bad after wearing these for 45,000 steps. Now, in between all of these steps, those are my work shoes. I would change into some tennis shoes, whatever. But honestly, like, it didn't really matter. Like, once you get past 25,000 steps, your feet just kind of go numb. Or, well, not really numb. They just hurt. There's nothing that makes them stop hurting, okay? So I thought I'd maxed out at 45. I was like, I am not going to beat that for a long time. And a crazy thing happened. Talking about Fitbit ruining my life, I set my alarm for 5:30 in the morning so I can get up and pace back and forth, and I'm like on my phone, like catching up on everything and doing everything, and I'll have the news on, and I'm just pacing just to get steps before I even have to get ready for work because I'm so obsessed with getting steps. The other day, I actually got up to my alarm because I only do it like maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and I did. And I was like, yeah, I'm doing pretty good, you know? I left the house with 6,000 steps, which is not my highest. Sometimes I'm able to leave the house with already 8,000 or 9,000. I left with 6,000, and I got to work, and we were on a weird schedule. So my morning was a little flip-flopped, and I normally have my break in the morning or in the afternoon, but I had it in the morning. So I was able to pace a lot, and I was doing errands for other teachers and, you know, doing stuff, so I was able to get a lot of steps. So by lunch, I already had 17,000 steps, and in my mind I was like, I've never had this many steps by now. I was like, I'm gonna go for it. So I did. I was very intentional about my steps. I left school with 26,000 steps. Okay, I got it. I knew, like, I could go big on this day, okay? I had second work that day because I have 2 jobs. Millennials are lazy, aren't they? I paced around outside because it felt really good. I got another, like, 11,000 steps. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm feeling really good. I go to second work, and I'm there pacing, and it was a really slow night, so I was able to leave early. Came home, and you guys, your girl got 50,000 steps. okay? I wasn't wearing like magic shoes or anything. I was wearing my Keds, my little polka dot Keds, okay? I am so proud of myself. But I also know that I literally did not stop moving like the whole day. Like, it was ridiculous. My feet hurt so bad. So, it brought out this incredibly competitive part of me that, like, I didn't know about that much. Like, my goodness, I'm competitive. It's gotten to the point now where some of my friends don't really like doing contests with me. Sorry, guys. Especially weekend contests. My friends like to do weekend contests where the least amount of steps win, and I didn't do it that great, so I'm not allowed to do those with them anymore. They kicked me out. But all in all, I really do love my Fitbit. I am so happy I bought it. I think it was such a good investment, and I mean, I'm telling you, I use it constantly. I am obsessed with seeing how many steps I can get and how quickly I can do them. Right now, not killing it, only got like 8,000, so I'm gonna have to pace tonight to get my goal, but it's pretty great. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment below maybe like how many steps you get on your best day, or tell me like why I just need to chill and stop walking. Be sure to subscribe so you know when I post future videos. Thanks, guys. I mean, like, honestly, I can't even get out of bed now without my feet hurting. Ooh.